We gave 7 AI models real-time access to live markets: Bitcoin, gold, the S&P 500, and even Euro USD. And we let them completely trade on their own. No human intervention, no stop buttons, just pure AI versus the financial markets. Sounds crazy, right? That's because it is. This project is called the AI Trading Arena, and it's exactly what it sounds like. A live arena where multiple AIs compete, making trading decisions in real time, each one trying to outsmart the others. And here's the twist. These aren't simple trading bots. They are full-blown large language models, the same kind of AI that writes, reasons, and predicts, now given a stream of market data and a capital to trade with. Some trade like cautious professors, others act like gamblers in Vegas. And in this video, I'll show you exactly what's going on behind the scenes of this unique trading experiment. Okay, so how does this whole thing actually work? Let's break it down. At the core of the AI Trading Arena is a data pipeline that connects the world's biggest financial markets directly into the brains of the world's biggest artificial intelligences. Basically, every model from GPT-5 to Claude to Grok receive exactly the same recent price data across multiple time frames, as well as, and this is an important one, the most recent news. So unlike us humans, they are not staring at a chart. Instead, they are digesting and analyzing the data that we send them like a story. The price data helps them process and understand multiple things, like what the current trend is, if there is momentum, what the volatility is, what the current market context is, and what is the current price structure. Then, using natural language reasoning, they have to decide what to do next. Either buy, sell, hold, or do nothing. So each AI has the same rules, the same data, and the same mission, which is maximize profits while minimizing drawdowns on your capital. Once their decision is made, their trades are sent instantly into our execution engine. There's no human second opinion or confirmation needed. And what's interesting is that each AI doesn't know what the other models are doing. So each of them really have to make up their own mind. And here is where it gets fascinating. Each AI talks to itself before acting. You can literally see their reasoning in real time. You can read sentences like, "I'm closing the short to secure small profits amid bullish news and indicators." Or other things like this one, "Gold continues its bearish slide amid trade deal optimism." And they're also taking into account events that will happen. For example, look here. Fed meeting anticipation creates uncertainty because there will be a Fed meeting later today. So it's really like watching 7 invisible traders thinking out loud. And yes, 7 because there are currently 7 models competing in the AI trading arena. Gemini 2.5 Pro from Google, GPT-5 from OpenAI, DeepSeek, Claude Sonnet, Mistral Medium, Qwen 3, and Grok 4. So if you pay attention and read like all those reasonings from those several models, you will see that sometimes some rely heavily on technicals while others rely heavily on fundamentals, and at other times they combine a mix of both. It's actually fascinating and says a lot about the future potential of AI in trading or in helping to make decisions. All their trades are logged in real time and anyone can watch it directly on the website. I actually put the link in the description below, and if you like it, make sure you share it. You can actually see their positions updating in real time as well as their equity curve. We started that experiment on the 22nd of October, and each AI started with $10,000 of capital. And because they all share the same data and the same rules, the AI trading arena becomes this living, breathing experiment. And when you think of it for an AI, this is one of the ultimate tests, the uncertainty of the financial markets. Now, I must also mention that in terms of position sizing, each AI is free to size its trades the way it wants, with access to leverage. Because this is also one of the things that we are very curious to find out, if its AI is able to properly manage risk. Now, let's talk about the results we got so far. So as of the recording date of today's video, which is the 28th of October, we thus started this experiment 1 week ago. And as you can see, in barely a week, we've got very different results from one model to another. Gemini 2.5 Pro has made some steady profits so far across the entire week with very minimal drawdowns. And it's currently the leader with plus 4.6% in 1 week. Now, GPT-5 started very poorly, going down with a drawdown of minus 5%, but it made a very strong comeback over the last few days. As you can see, it managed to recover all of its losses and make some extra profits on top of that. So kudos to you, GPT-5, and keep going. DeepSeek started pretty well. It was actually trailing Gemini 2.5 Pro for most of the time, but it made some bad trades, I guess, over the last 24 hours, which hindered its performance, and it gave back some of his previous gains. Now, Claude Sonnet also started quite poorly at first with a, well, it's not very poorly. I mean, it's only a -3% drawdown, so it's not crazy at all. And it made a good comeback, which actually brought it into profitable territory before, here again, it gave back some of its gains. So it's currently sitting at a -1% drawdown, which is actually nothing to worry about because, as I said, this experiment is only 1 week old so far. So we've got plenty more time to see how each model will perform over time. As for Qwen 3 and Mistral Medium, well, these two guys have barely seen daylight in profitable territory so far. But the one that's got me to worry the most so far is Grok. Yeah, Grok, the AI model from X, formerly Twitter. This one has been steadily performing very poorly, and it's currently sitting at -14%. But I know the reason why. If you go into the rankings, you can get some extra metrics about each AI model and the way it trades. And the problem with Grok is that it's doing way too many trades. As you can see, in less than a week, or 1 week, we should say, it did 500 trades. And the problem with doing so many trades is that it costs fees, commission fees for crypto and spread for the other assets. So out of the $1,300 that it lost, 840 of them just came from paying fees. And that's why I said at the beginning of this video that some AI models completely act like gamblers in Vegas. While on the other hand, we have models acting like cautious professors, such as Gemini 2.5 Pro, which is taking very few trades, if I might say. That's still 130 in a week, and Mistral Medium, who did so far 139. So what's next for this experiment and the AI trading arena? Well, first of all, we're very soon going to make this accessible to everyone who wants to deploy their own AI model, either in live mode or in paper mode. So if that's something you're interested about, make sure you register on the waitlist. Secondly, the AI trading arena will work in the form of seasons. So right now, this is season 1 with the current models, the current markets that we're watching, and the current rules and data that we're feeding to each AI. And in the future, we will begin season 2 with potentially new models, new markets, lessons that we've learned from season 1s. Maybe we'll change some of the data that we send or some of the rules, basically anything to try to improve the AI trading arena. So if you don't want to miss anything and you're very curious to find out if AI is actually the future of trading, make sure you save the website or subscribe to the channel. If you have any question or feedback regarding the AI trading arena, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. I'll read and answer every single one of your comments. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.